I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see him in my rear view. Switch. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Been ballin'. Switch. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Been ballin'. I'm winning, get buckets from the court side to the nosebleeds. Yeah, they love it. I'm winning, get buckets on the first in and the last out. See me coming. First take, I'm hotter than hot. Hotter than some boiling water, I bubble the pot. Team full of ballers, baby, we winning a lot. I'm like Curry with the rock when I get to my spot. I'm tapping in, I'm passionate. This is what passion is. This here, nah, this is no accident. From the start to the finish, I'm cashing in.
Comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for the removal from the site of competition. In order to provide the safest and most friendly environment for our fans, we do not allow animals at athletic venues. Service animals are an exception if proper documentation can be provided. If you have brought a pet with you today, we ask you please move outside the railing at the top of the hill or outside the fencing in the lower parking lot. Thank you for assisting us with this policy. And now for our starting lineups. First for the Wasp, Emory and Henry. Number 3, Amina Hicks. Number 7, Justice Jones. Number 8, Brooklyn Halter. Number 12, Meg Brunner. Number 16, Whitney Holland. Number 18, Madison Stewart. Number 22, Avery McCarthy. Number 23, Caitlin Evans. Number 30, Reagan Kuhn. Number 34, Riley Farbo. Number 44, Bethany Beecher. And number 52, Jill Mays. And right here is coached by Matt Shizit. And now for your starting line for your Warriors. First up, a junior from Sumter, South Carolina, number 4, Abby Kowalczyk. A senior from Sumter, South Carolina, number 7, Lexi Richardson. A junior from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, number 8, Fifa Steves. A sophomore from Cordelli, Georgia, number 10, Helen Posey. A freshman from Evans, Georgia, number 11, Rena Beth Brunker. A freshman from South Carolina, number 12, Haley Billings. And protecting the Pikes for the Warriors, a freshman from North Carolina, number 15, Ava Lombardi. A freshman from Anderson, South Carolina, number 17, Alyssa Madar. A sophomore from Pelzer, South Carolina, number 21, Alexa Simpson. A senior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 25, Aliza Mans. A freshman from Oceanside, New York, number 26, Ella McCowan. And a sophomore from Spartanburg, South Carolina, number 27, Mary Hernandez. And your coach, Lindsay Schneider. At this time, we ask you please stand, remove all hats for prayer, and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing both teams to reach the field safely today. We ask that you keep your hand of protection over all the athletes, coaches, and staff. May they play for your glory. Amen.
And welcome in, Warrior Nation, to Conference Carolina's digital network. I'm Matt O'Banion, bringing you live coverage from Southern West University down at Childs Field for the season opener and the home opener for your women's lacrosse team as they take on the Wasps from Emory and Henry. A big matchup here. Pretty evenly headed coming into this one. Both teams' first game of the year. First up, we're going to go through some starting lineups. First for Emory and Henry University. Number 3, Amina Hicks. Number 7, Justice Jones. Number 8, Brooklyn Halter. Number 12, Meg Brunner. Number 16, Whitney Holland. Number 18, Madison Stewart. Number 22, Avian McCargu. Number 23, Caitlin Evans. Number 30, Reagan Coombe. Number 34, Riley Farbo. Number 44, Bethany Beecher. And number 52, Jill Mays. Before we get to the Warriors starting lineup, we'll actually go down to midfield for the draw. As now getting ready to kick off our women's lacrosse season here. Taking it for the Warriors, it'll be Abby Kowalczyk, number 4 on this lacrosse squad. Getting ready for the first draw of the year. And we are underway at Childs Field. Billings trying to pick it up there. Newcomer. That's Rena Beth Rooker trying to go for the first shot of the year. And that one's wide right. Warriors almost off to a hot start here. Warriors keep possession. Billings inside the 12. Back out, that's Mans, Aliza Mans, inside the 12, looking for a shot. Goes for the cross. We picked up by Hernandez, actually no. It'll be picked up by the keeper. That's number 23, Caitlin Evans, in there for the Wasps. Ground ball being picked up now. Foul being called. We'll stay here with the Wasps. That's Jones now on the run. Foul there by Kowalczyk. And green card comes out here. So it'll just be a 1-minute penalty here for the green card. So Kowalczyk will actually get the first card and the first penalty of the game and of the season. Jones handoff here. Passing around the crease. Wide pass there. Picked up, staying with the Wasp. Halter outside the 12. Pass off target. Being picked up by Hicks. Hicks trying to drive in on Posey, kicking out outside the 12. Back with Halter, trying to go inside, goes off the head and into the netting of a new goalkeeper protecting the pipes of the Warriors this season. It'll be number 15, Ava Lombardi. Lombardi, a freshman 5'6" goalkeeper from Cary, North Carolina. Went to Panther Creek High School. And making her first appearance of the year for the Warriors. Warriors having 3 goalkeepers on their roster. McCowan here. Pass there out to Kowalczyk, who came out of the penalty box after her green card. McCowan still with it. Still outside the 12. We're likely having to pass it off here. And does Kowalczyk. Going inside. Turnover there by Hernandez. Mays with it. Actually, no. Warriors getting it back here. Billings having a shot at, couldn't get it off though, having to pass it out. McCowan. And that one will be picked up by the keeper. So ground ball going with Mays and the Wasps here. Pass going to Halter. And that will be another card on Kowalczyk. And actually be a yellow card coming out on the slash. So that'll be 2 minutes. Wasps keeping it here. It's Halter with it. Pass going to Brunner. Posey trying to get the slash there. And a pass connects. That's with Hicks now. Hicks now on the run, approaching the 12. Behind the crease now outside beyond the 12. Very windy day here in central South Carolina, especially playing in a valley here in Childs Field. As that pass being off target, ground ball being picked up there by Madar. Trying to get the clear there, no good. Going back with the Wasp. Shot attempt here, and the first goal of the season for the Wasp will be credited to Justice Jones. We'll give the assist to number 22, Avi McCargue, as Kowalczyk coming out from her yellow card. So Warriors go down 1-0. Approaching about 10 minutes left here. Clock does stop between goals. Sub coming on here for the Wasp. It's Alex Castillo. That'll be Brunner going off. Kowalczyk back at midfield for the draw. Warriors didn't win the last one. Almost had a very quick start to the game. Just couldn't get the shot a little bit. Coombe pass there. Passes it Stewart. Then McCargue. Far side now, trying to go inside. They're going with the Warriors now. Lombardi. Clear attempt. Right there to Madar. Madar double teamed, having to drop back to Lombardi. Clear attempt there. Going to Richardson. Senior defender on this Warrior squad. A Sumter, South Carolina native from Sumter High School. Sub coming on for the Wasps. Nicole Bird coming in for Halter. Warriors still with it. That's Hernandez trying to get the pass. And a shot there by Ella McCowan will even up this game here.
SWU! Goal number 26, Ella McCowan.
Ella McCowan, number 26 on this squad, a freshman from Oceanside, New York. A little fun fact about her, she also signed to SWU to play for a women's soccer team. Actually, speaking of women's soccer team, that was the last team to play here. On November 3rd, that was a Sunday afternoon. So after evening up here, 1-1, go back to the middle for the draw.
Start clock. And draw control is our number 26. Ella's got ball.
McCowan still with it, trying to go for goal number 2. Still on the ground, picked up by the keeper. Foul there going against Billings. On the far sideline, Wasp staying with it on the run. You can see panning across the field. A lot of fans coming out from both sides, from Emory and Henry and for the Warriors coming out here. It's really good to see a lot of fans out here in Childs. This Warriors team. That's a foul on number 7, Richardson. Free attempt here, blocked there by Lombardi. Picked up once again. Wasp still with it. Jones. Stoppage here, not really sure what happened there, but pass outside the 12. Now going inside. Pass trying to go inside, looking for a shot attempt from Beecher. Having to drop back outside the 12. Back to Beecher now. Inside pass. Off target, picked up by Kowalczyk. Drop there. Stays with it though. Pass. Turnover here going. Castillo with it. And it will look like it'll be another foul on Richardson. Castillo drops it there. Ground ball being picked up by Steves. Steves now on the run. Steves projected to be one of the leading scorers on this Warrior squad. Senior here at Southern Wesleyan. Also one of the many that play women's soccer as well. Ground ball trying to be picked up. Is picked up by McCowan. McCowan, another one of these girls playing women's lacrosse. Kowalczyk faking it out, dropping back to Steves. Well outside the 12. Back to Kowalczyk. McCowan. Pass it inside. Kowalczyk. Shot there. That one's wide left. And that one will go with the Wasp. This Warriors team came off of last year 2-15 on the year. 17-game limit that they can play for regular season. As that's an inside shot that is dropped on the backswing, or dropped on the cradle. They'll keep it here, trying to go around the crease. Lombardi doing a great job defensively. Going to Beecher, now outside the 12. Castillo. Brunner. Now back inside. Valdez, that one saved by Lombardi. Mans with it here. And downfield. Trying to go all the way, blocked there by a few defenders. Kowalczyk now outside the 12. McCowan now to Kowalczyk. Drops it there. Not a lot of contested right here. Foul being called. This will be a free position attempt here for the Warriors. McCowan looking for goal number 2 here and breaking the tie. Shot here. That one falls as well. So goal number 2 for Ella McCowan. Making it look easy here for the Warriors.
SWU! Goal number 26, Ella McCowan.
Nally Harris coming on for the Wasps. Along with number 22, Avery McCargue. Saw her in the starting lineup. Valdez running off the field here as we get ready for the draw. Warriors lead now 2-1, approaching 3 minutes left here in the first. Reminder here on Conference Carolina's digital network. The Warriors on the road taking on Georgia Southwestern State as they open up the baseball season. Transferring now to back to Lacrosse. That shot there from Brooker. Trying to bounce that one in, going wide right. Kowalczyk with it though, inside the 12. Tries to go inside. It'll be a turnover by Kowalczyk. Ground ball being picked up here by Brooker. Brooker to Steves. Now McCowan. Here to Kowalczyk, passing around the 12. Kowalczyk driving in. Back out to Steves. Steve trying to make a move. McCowan. Can we see a hat trick early here in the first? Back to Kowalczyk. Looking for someone to cross inside. Hernandez. Being checked there. Ground ball being picked up by Brooker. Foul being called. And it'll go against number 12, Meg Brunner. Brooker still with it. That's around the crease. There's Billings. Billings pass out there to Mans. Mans trying to make a move inside. Ground ball waiting to be picked up by Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk pass. Shot inside. That one saved by Evans. So score stays 2-1. Firebow down the near sideline. Having a burst of speed here. Richardson trying to meet. Pass there. Attempted to go to Hicks. Picked up there. Inside. Great defense being shown from Simpson. Back to Hicks. Behind. And a timeout being called here by Emory and Henry. Warriors have it 2-1. now here after the Wasp timeout. Warriors still up 2-1. 1:46 left here to play in the first. Game 1 of baseball's doubleheader against Georgia Southwestern State was moved from 1 o'clock to now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. As I just heard a megaphone. Trying to look in the crowd for it. Don't really see it just yet. So right now, Wasp have it here on the attack. Warriors defense being a wall so far. Trying to drive in now. Screen unsuccessful there. Shot. What an amazing bounce shot there. Through some contact. What an amazing shot there from Mina Hicks as she ties up the game. So now 2-2 here after an amazing goal on the bounce shot there from Hicks. We go back to the middle for the draw. Right in midfield, that will be Brooker taking the draw. Taking it here will be Billings when we get here for the Warriors. Inside, that's a turnover there. But a ground ball, it will be picked up by number 16, Holland, and a foul will be called. A card will be coming out, a green card there for Billings. Holland with it here. Actually, no, not Billings. That will be McCowan. That got the green card. Turnover here. It'll be Brooker with it for the Warriors. Spin move there, trying to get through traffic, and it finds the back of the net there. So Brooker with her first collegiate goal. A great spin move there, trying to get flashy now. And the Warriors have another lead here. As it also looks like we had a goalie change for the Warriors. Caroline Lark, a senior here at Southern Wesleyan. Now coming in for Lombardi. McCowan going out just a little bit prematurely. Draw here for Brooker. Doing it all today. Draw up in the air. Being ground ball picked up. Still down. Finally being picked up there by Castillo. Actually, no, that is Holland, number 16. As that will be a turnover, and the Warriors will have it here. Ground ball picked up by Richardson. Pass there to Lark. Lark, clear line drive, going to Mans. Mans picked up. Mans pass downfield. That one's intercepted as it will end the first quarter here. Warriors leading 3-2. As Brooker breaking the tie just moments ago.
Get ready for a life-changing journey at Southern Wesleyan University.
Warriors now extending the lead here, 4-2. That goal there by FIFA Steves, her first on the year. That one's being assisted by Abby Kowalczyk. Warriors out in front here, largest lead of the day, 4-2. Now in quarter number 2. 13.5 left to play here in the half. Draw being won here by the Wasp. Running now far side in the corner. Steve trying to meet there. Will be out of bounds. And a turnover there by Beecher. They'll give it to Simpson here. Simpson trying to get it to Lark. Clear. Connects there with Richardson. Richardson and a slash there. And a card will come out. More likely will be a yellow. There it is. On McCargue with the slash. So 2 minutes in the box for her. Should be coming out around 10:48. So they are a man down now. Richardson with it. Pass there to McCowan, trying to go inside. Ground ball picked up by Mans. They still have it here. Mans trying to find something, going back outside. Inside there to Steve. Steve shot block there. Great defense there by Evans. Clear to good. Fireborough. Fireborough still on the run. Backing off now. Play resets. Hicks with it. Does have a goal. Fakes the pass. Still has it. Around the crease. Third here to Holland. Still outside the 12. Screen there, trying to go. And good. Beecher here. Back to Hicks. Trying to go inside. Ground ball picked up there. McCowan with it. Posey. Pass there, trying to go to McCowan. Ground ball. Gets her own. More like will be a green card coming out here. Green card on the push. The woman in the box there for Hicks. Offensively, that's someone you're going to miss big time. But McCargue should be coming out before Hicks. A ground ball trying to be picked up there by Kowalczyk, actually picked up there by Billings. Clock stopped here. So it will be a yellow offsides being called on on Castillo. A green card, not a yellow card. A little surprised when I saw the yellow card come out. I was like, wow, really? But just a green card, getting the correction there. McCargue getting ready to come back in. Should be about a second, and yeah, she'll be coming in now. Shot there. Clock is stopped. So no shot there, but will still be a free position attempt here for Brooker. Can we see goal number 2 for her? Shot here, that one saved by Evans. Mance picking up ground ball. Here to McCowan. McCowan trying to go inside. Foul being called. Another free position attempt here for Brooker. Brooker a chance to join McCowan. Shot there, and it falls! In her collegiate debut.
Goal number 11, Renna Beth Brooker.
Brooker with 2 goals here, joining McCowan. It's an excellent freshman class here for the Warriors, especially being seen now by Brooker and McCowan. Warriors go up now 5-2. Warriors defense really hasn't allowed many shots on goal, making Lark's job just a little bit easier. Warriors actually carrying 3 goalkeepers on their roster. One of those being Lark, Lombardi, and Graybeal. Graybeal yet to play in this one. Still trying to drive in there. Shot is good. Trying to get a number on her. Looks like number 7, Justice Jones. Jones being a junior midfield from Jacksonville, North Carolina. A transfer actually from Commerce, Carolina. This came from Barton. So cutting into the lead now, 5-3, Warriors still in control. Has to go back to midfield for the draw. Justice Jones winning it once again. It was McCowan in there with the Warriors. Jones still with it. On the attack, pass there behind the crease to McCargue. Came in just moments ago from the yellow card. Now to Brunner. Brunner pass there. So entry in here for the Wasps, number 1, Logan Picalia. McCargue with it. Driving in now. She'll look at a shot off the crossbar, off the top pipe. And it'll go with the Warriors. So just inches away from it being a 1-goal game. Clear attempt here for Lark, connects with Steves. Kala will go out. Castillo going in now. And a foul will be called. And it will be a green card. It's like Steve's. And so she'll have a minute in the box on the push. Tank here with the Wasp. It's Jones with it, right at midfield. On the run now. Brooker will get called for the push as well. So we have a second Warrior in the box for a minute. The Warriors now 2 down. Jones still with it. Bird now. Great defense there being shown from Simpson. Ball still on the ground. Posey trying to pick it up through the legs there. Still on the ground. Actually, ground ball being picked up by Coombe. Jones trying to pick up this ground ball, guarded by Posey. Getting through, handoff there. Looks like Hicks. Hicks now inside the 12. Inside, they connect. Try and look for a shot there. Looks like a foul will be called. It will be going against Simpson, it looks like. And it will be, so free position attempt here. 5-3, it's Jones, already has a goal on the day. You make it a 1-goal game, and a great save there by Lark. The attempt there, going quick with Mans. Mans showing off the speed now, far side. Foul will be called. Going against Holland. Man still with it. She'll hand off. No, she'll keep it. Faking the handoff to Hernandez. But another foul being called. That one going against Brunner. Pass back to Kowalczyk. Richardson now on the attack. Goes for a shot outside the 12. But it'll just roll right to Evans. Clear attempt high in the air. And they pick it up. She'll save it, but she'll step out of bounds while doing it. So a turnover there for Castillo. Coach Snyder making sure Billings was in bounds when she got that ground ball. Richardson with it outside the 12. Trying to look for something inside. So outside drops back. Kowalczyk here. Top of the 12. Now to McCowan. McCowan already with 2 on the day. Kowalczyk here. Back to McCowan. McCowan double team there. Trying to go inside to Hernandez. Ground ball still up. Picked up by Richardson. So it will be a foul on the push there. Evans going for the clear attempt here. And that will be a foul there. It's like Richardson looked a little intentional there on the push. Got the yellow card, so she'll have 2 minutes in. So Warriors having man down here. Back now here. Warriors now extending their lead now. Haley Billings getting her first goal. And a new goalkeeper here for the Warriors. Number 24, Hannon Graybeal. Graybeal, a 5'10" sophomore. Primary position is goalkeeper, but is also listed as an attacker on this Warriors team. Less than 3.5 left to play here in the first half. Warriors having a 3-goal lead here. Wasp having it here. Now driving inside. And a great shot there, getting past Graybeal from McCargue. Now cutting into that lead. Now a two-goal game. So McCargue hitting a very quick open window there. Just north of 3 minutes left to play here. Warriors trying to hold on to a 2-score game. While being picked up there by Evans. Wasp now on the run. Ground ball almost picked up by Richardson. Actually picked up by Mans. Another ground ball picked up by McCowan. Staying here with the Warriors. Spin move there, trying to get around. Gets to Brooker. Brooker now on the attack. Billings. Pass off target. Turnover there, ground ball being picked up by the Wasp. That's Fireborough. Ground ball picked up by Posey. Pass trying to go to McCowan, connects there. Now to Steves. Ground ball. Picked up by the Wasp, number 7, Justice Jones. Jones now on the attack, being met by Richardson here. Gets past Richardson. And also met by 3 Warriors there. Foul, we'll see who it's going to be called on. Looks like it will be called on Simpson. Free position attempt here. Great defense there being shown from Richardson. Graybill trying to pick it up, but it will stay here with the Wasp. Clubbing top here to discuss about 1:30 left to play here. Say that was a foul on Graybill. Graybill trying to go quick back to the goal. And up here, Boss trying to go inside. Push back out. Now outside the 12. Inside, it's Jones. He met by 3 Warriors. It's Steves leading the charge here. Trying to go back inside. Spin move there. And another great shot on the ground coming from Hicks. It looks like Lark getting ready to come back in, getting Graybill. It's now a 1-score game now with just under a minute left to play. It's now back to the midfield for the draw. Steves getting in position. Trying to box out. Draw up in the air. Being picked up, still on the ground. And it'll say it'll be going with the Warriors, so we'll credit Valchik with it. Clock being stopped here. Shoe tying timeout. Valchik hoping going with the double knot there. It's a great tactic in a close game like this. Valchik will get to here. Outside the 12, handoff there to Brooker. Brooker trying to go quick, but shot is off target. Will stay here with the Warriors. Warriors getting a second chance at this one. Brooker with it here, drops it, turnover there. Ground ball being picked up by the Wasp. It's Stewart with it. But a foul being called there on Posey. Like we'll be getting the green card there on the push. 13 seconds left to play here. The Wasps trying to go quick. One-score game here. Actually, 6 seconds left to play. So really trying to go quick here. Can we see a half-court heave? Having to pick up her own. Can't get a shot off there. So Warriors do go into halftime, hanging on to a 1-score lead here. We'll look at some stats for a halftime report. We'll start with Emory and Henry. It'll be Evans, the goalkeeper, protecting the pipes for the Wasps. 7 saves, but 6 goals have been allowed. Going now to the Warriors goalkeepers. Lombardi leading the way with 3 saves, Lark with 2. Both Lombardi and Graybeal, 2 goals allowed. Lark only 1. Lark only had 2 shots thrown at her, though. Now with the Wasp, be Hicks with 2 goals, Jones with 2, and McCargue with 1. Going back, Warriors on a tear with their freshman. Brooker with 2 goals of her own, Billings with 1, and McCowan with 2. Also, Fianna Sieves, the senior midfielder, with 1 goal of her own. Brooker leading the way, both teams 6 shots, 3 of those being on goal, having 5 ground balls to her name as well. Leading the way for both teams. Warriors winning the ground ball game 26-22. But both teams getting high in the turnover column, 18 that the Wasps have to the Warriors' 16. And so we'll see if the Warriors going into the second half can keep this lead and get their first win on the year here at home. We will find that out in just a few moments when we come back here on Conference Carolina's Digital Network.
Campuses nationwide, the NCAA is making transformative changes for student athletes. While they pursue their biggest dreams, we're launching new initiatives to help them. Life-changing education opportunities are just the start. The NCAA is providing enhanced mental health services. We're guaranteeing scholarships and tuition and expanding access to healthcare. Visit ncaa.org/change to learn more.
back now here, Conference Carolina's digital network. I'm Matt O'Banion bringing you second half action here down at Childs Field. Well, the Warriors having a 1-goal lead here. Starting in goal for the second half here for the Warriors, it will be Caroline Lark. As the draw being won here by the Wasp, it's Hicks with it now. Guarded by McCowan, fakes it, stays with Hicks. Beecher with it, guarded by Simpson. Green cards going against Richardson and Brooker. It's one of your better defenders and one of your better scorers. Brooker with 2 goals in the game already. As a blown open shot there by Holland. Hicks with it here. Inside, trying to get another one, and she gets it this time. And we are tied 6 apiece. As Brooker and Richardson re-entering now. Brooker going to midfield now for the draw. It's a great job by the Wasp being able to capitalize with the Warriors being 2 down, especially being one of your defenders down. Six apiece here, 11 left to play here in the third. Control going here, trying to be picked up by McCowan, still on the ground, now being picked up by Steves. And that'll be a foul called. A yellow card there for McCowan. So just as the Warriors go back to even, they now go man down once again. So now the Wasp on the attack. Pops out there. Great defense being shown from Brooker. Brunner stays with it, though. Now to the crease. Inside, just goes high. A foul will be called. So no shot there, but will be a free position attempt now. And it was a foul on Kowalczyk. So Holland here. Missed her last free position attempt. And that one, thought it was saved by Lark, but actually finds back of the net there. And the Wasp have their first lead of the afternoon. So right as Holland scores, needing to come off here. So it'll be Reagan Coombe and a timeout being called. Timeout being called by Schneider. It'll be their first game and first of the half. So we'll take it with them here. Warriors down now, 7-6 now. 10:41 left to play in the third. New goalie in for the Warriors. She was in the starting lineup. Yeah, making her second half appearance here, Ava Lombardi. As it looks like a new position for the draw here, Alexa Simpson. Going to midfield for it, up in the air now. Being won by Hicks here. Washington on the run. Hicks staying with it on the near sideline. Ball pops out. Still on the ground. Ground ball being won by Simpson. Ball pops out once again. Luckily, McCowan there to win it. Now Brooker. Brooker pass is off there to Madar. It actually steps out of bounds, picking up the ground ball there. Madar, another freshman on this roster. I will be stopped here. It's like Hicks a little shaken up. So it will be a green card. It looks like Picala came on the field before Hicks could go off. So the Wasps now man down. Warriors trying to be able to capitalize here. Now on the attack. Brooker here outside the 12. Screen there. Foul is called. So it will be a green card on Brunner. So now two-man down. Warriors, a lot of room to capitalize here. Down by one score. Brooker with it here for the Warriors. Trying to go inside to Steves. Great defense being shown from the Wasp. It's Jones with it once again. Jones trying to weave through traffic. Double team there from Kowalczyk. Jones backing up here. Has to pass off to Holland. Holland there to McCargue. Still outside the 12. Back to Holland. Defense there from Richardson. Pass off there to Coombe. Coombe guarded by Posey. Coombe still with it. Shot. And they'll say no goal going off of the left post there. Now Warriors in transition. Mans with it. Weaving through traffic. Can she get a shot on goal? She gets it! Mans tying up the game here. Going pretty much 3/4 of the field to get there. And it looks like first entry of the game will be number 2, Sierra Raven. It'll be Alyssa Madar coming off. So a great first goal there for Elisa Mans. And it ties this one up here. Just under 8:30 left to play here in the third. It'll be Simpson once again at midfield for the draw. So the Wasps no longer man down here. Warriors were able to capitalize. As is McCowan having a shot there. Great save. Picked up by Hernandez. But a great save there by Evans to keep it even at 7. Billings to Steve. Steve trying to go inside. Turnover there, picked up by Evans. Evans trying to get the clear, gets the ball out, but it's Steve's trying to get up the ground ball. Has it here for the Warriors. Here to Brooker now, approaching the 12. Inside, pass is blocked there by Evans. And ground ball's picked up here by the Wasp. Holland with it, trying to get to the Warriors defense. Jones with it here. And a foul being called on Kowalczyk. Jones still with it. And it'll be a green card here on Kowalczyk. Having it on the hold, not a check. So now Warriors once again man down, just for a minute here. Jones getting to Hicks now. Hicks, great move inside. But a weak shot there being saved by Lombardi. Clear attempt. Said she went over the restraining line. Richardson with it here, right at midfield. Looks like might be an offsides being called here. An offside. Nope. Give the green to Coombe. So she'll have a minute. Now both teams man down. Just under 7 left to play here in the third. So they will push this ball back. Richardson with it here. Ball pops out. Turnover Richardson, picked up by Hicks. Spin move, Hicks trying to get around. And it will look like so will be a green card there. No slash there. Runner with it here for the Wasp. Holland here. Outside the 12. Approaching the 8 now. It's Jones. So will be a turnover here. Ball picked up there by Richardson. Pass upfield. Getting to Kowalczyk, who just came back in after her minute. Still yet to score here. Pass around inside to Mans. Mans trying to pick up her own ground ball. All picked up. And they'll stay here with the Warriors. So will be a free position attempt here for Hernandez. Like foul going against Firebow. And Coombe looking like she's ready to come back in after her minute. Justice Jones coming off. Be a green on her. Steve's coming. It's like Jones getting called for an offsides. Why the green card came out for her. And Steve's also coming back in. So the Wasp will be man down here. About 5:30 left to play here in the third. Still even at 7 apiece. A windy day here in Childs. And it looks like my paper clip has fallen off of my clipboard. Found it. There it is. Don't want my papers flying around. And we're all good to go. So it will be a free position attempt here for Hernandez, her first of the game. Doesn't have a goal yet. Possibility here trying to break the tie.
Stand by one, take one.
Okay, so it looks like Jones coming in, trying to listen into what the ruling on the field is. But the free position attempt will still stand. Free position attempt here, saved by Evans. And we'll stay here. 7 apiece. Warriors still with it, though. Brooker. More of the ground ball. Trying to flip around. Great defense. And it will be saved there once again by Evans. Clear attempt goes to Mays short. And Brunner with it now. Approaching midfield. Trying to weed through traffic. Great defense there from Steves. Ball still on the ground. Great defense there from Richardson. And it looks like a foul will be given to Holland. Just a green card. So just a minute in the box. Brooker with it here for the Warriors. Brooker trying to weave through traffic, trying to do what Mans did to tie this game up. Could possibly do it here. Has to get the pass out to Billings, back to Brooker. Outside the 12 has Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk trying to drive in. Hand off there to Steve. Steves does have a goal in the ear. Inside pass to Billings, and it will be a foul. That one's going against Evans. So free position attempt here. Open goal. So should be an easy one here for Billings. And they'll say no shot here. So an open goal look wasted there for the Warriors. Scores still at 7 apiece. And that will be a foul there on Kowalczyk once again. Should just be a green, and it is, so another minute for Kowalczyk on the push. 4:07 left to play here in the third. Coombe with it, guarded by Posey. Tries to go inside, Posey there. Hand off there to Hicks. Hicks still with it. Pass trying to go inside, turnover there, Steves with it. Pass upfield, tries to get it with Hernandez, pass going long. Mays trying to pick it up. Another ground ball. Now being picked up, and a foul there. No stoppage here. No card either. Castillo, and that will be a card there on the slash. That will be a yellow that comes out. And so McCowan her second and the team's fourth yellow card. Wasp still having it here. Jones coming back in, trying to go inside. Can't connect there with McCargu. Valchik coming back in. Posey with it here, trying to look for a pass short to Simpson. But a turnover there, ball grabbed by Holland. Actually, no, not Holland, that is Stewart, Madison Stewart, number 18. Met there by Richardson. And off there to Halter. Halter, and just inside the 12, having to kick back out. This one's Holland. Back to Halter. Approaching 2 minutes left here to play in the third. Now to Beecher. Beecher's shot there. It was actually by Holland's shot. No good there. Ground ball now being picked up. Going right back with Castillo. And so Hicks coming back in the game, subbing in for Halter. And it'll be a card there on number 11, Brooker. So your two attackers with 2 goals apiece right now out for the Warriors. About a minute 30 left here to play. So Holland had some wide open range there. Didn't take it, just stayed outside the 12. Hicks with it now. Guarded by Posey. Hicks trying to go inside. Great screen there. But passes off target. Ground ball picked up by Richardson. Richardson's pass downfield. Trying to connect there with Billings. Billings with it here. Billings with it back to Richardson. Richardson now on attack. Richardson trying to go for her goal. That one's wide left. So it'll be Brooker coming back in. 44 seconds left to play here. Ball staying with the Warriors. Richardson with it. Bombing out here to Billings. Billings! Bounce shot. That one's good. Warriors grabbing the lead late here in the third.
Goal! SWU! Goal number 12, Haley Billings.
Assist awarded to Richardson there. And Billings joining the 2-goal club on the day. 3 freshmen with 2 goals for the Warriors here. Brooker, Billings, and McCowan. Draw control here, going with Hicks. And another green card coming out for Brooker. So Brooker actually just came back in, going right back out with another green. So we won't see her for the rest of the third. Hicks trying to go quick here, and will be a foul. Card will come out for Steves. So another great defender on the Warriors. Wasp trying to take advantage here. 20 seconds left. Hicks still with it. Guarded by Raven. Turning inside. Great defense there being shown from Madar. Ground ball still being picked up. Jones inside. And that'll do it here. Save by the bell were the Wasps there. Warriors grabbing the lead late here in the third. They lead now 8-7 from the goal from Billings.
You went before that. Trying to have the film or something. And it's why.
Where should they see? Where my father greatest team the world has ever seen. Black Warriors FC, with my father greatest team the world has ever seen. West Coast FC, where my father greatest team
The world has ever seen.
where my father greatest team the world has ever seen.
So it will be coming down now to the fourth quarter. Warriors holding on to yet another one-score lead. B. Simpson once again at midfield for draw control. Still on the ground, being picked up by Jones. Has been one of the key players for the Wasp here today. There will be an offsides being called on the Warriors. Warriors already having the one-man down penalty, having 4 yellow cards in the game. But it will be McCowan's having 2. Will be a timeout here called by the Wasp.
Campuses nationwide, the NCAA is making transformative changes for student athletes. While they pursue their biggest dreams, we're launching new initiatives to help them. Life-changing education opportunities are just the start. The NCAA is providing enhanced mental health services. We're guaranteeing scholarships and tuition and expanding access to healthcare. Visit ncaa.org/change to
Now here after the Wasp timeout. Wasp do have control of it here. Simpson moments ago called for the offsides. Turnover here caused by Richardson. Richardson now on the run, trying to weave through traffic. She's on the run. Far sideline, getting close to that corner, having a handoff here to Hernandez. Hernandez can't come up with it. Still on the ground, now being picked up. Stewart with it. Great defense there by Mans. Pass there to Brunner. Brunner now on the run. Using Holland for the pick. Coming up, she appears to be hurt. Looking like she might have cramped. Just hearing from the bench, they said she ate 4 bananas. So Hicks with it here. Brunner having to go off, cramping pretty hard. And saved there. Ground ball being caught by, it'll be Lombardi. Clear attempt. Still trying to be picked up. Being stopped. And it will be called on number 34, Firebow, on the push. So just a minute in the box. Volchik right now on the run. A handoff here to Brooker. Great save there by Evans. Evans here finding Jones. And that'll be a push there. Actually, no card coming out. Jones still with it. Finding Hicks. Guarded by Posey. Looks like offsides. So a turnover here in their own territory. So Lombardi will have it here for the clear. Ground ball trying to be picked up. Still on the ground. Foul going against the Warriors. Shoe tying timeout going on for Madison Stewart. Wasp having it here. Hicks with it. Far side corner. Back to Hicks here. Hicks still with it, trying to get the bounce shot there. Easy save for Lombardi. So she'll be up. Or the clear, now up in the air, trying to find Richardson. Richardson connects with it. Tries to go for a spin move, pass off target there. Turnover going with Jones. Beecher with it now. So outside the 12, trying to go inside, passes way off target. It might stay in bounds, and does. Picked up by the Wasp. Speaking of Wasp, have one up here in the booth with us. It's not really moving, just kind of chillaxing right there, so I'm not going to mess with it. 30 seconds on the shot clock here. Hicks trying to drive in. Great spin move there. Trying to go inside. Jones with it. Finds back of the net. Tie game here. I don't know if this wasp came from Emory and Henry with them, but it wasn't here when I got here, so it wants to get on the mic with me, actually. It's actually on me. It actually does want to be on commentary with me. There's a headset for that, though. If, Becca, could you get that off for me? I don't know where it's at. As we get the Emory and Henry Wasp, we'll call it the mascot, or we might call it the 13th man. And it actually looks like it's a man down now. Ball start being called. Will be going against the Wasp. Pass there over the head of Hernandez. Picked up here by Mays. Ten minutes left here to play. Tie game 8-all. Looks like Firebow trying to weave through some traffic. Looks like foul will be going against Richardson. No card. So Holland with it now. To Bird outside the 12. Now to Beecher. Cross goes well outside what they wanted to. Holland trying to find some breathing room. Pass there to Hicks behind the crease. Being pushed out beyond the 12. Bounce shot still on the ground. Gets through everybody. Picked up by Holland. 60 on the shot clock here. Halter with it around the crease. Trying to get something. Shot is wide left. A little too inside. And it'll go with the Warriors this time. Brooker with it now. Man's trying to go full field once again. Did it earlier in the game to tie it up. Now inside to Steve. Steve's great defense there, but gets her own. And so Steve's grabbing their lead right back for the Warriors.
Goal number 8, P5C.
It's now just under 8 minutes left to play. Warriors once again trying to hang on to a 1-goal lead. It'll be Brooker in for the draw. It's actually talking about Brooker's earrings, or at least a piercing. He is medically approved for migraines, so we will play on. It'll be Brooker and Holland in for draw control. Up and still on the ground. Being almost picked up, still on the ground. Now picked up, ground the ball by Jones. Pass there going a little bit wide. They keep with it though. The halter. Warriors having 8 back. Hicks with it here. Now to Beecher. Beecher back to Hicks. Hicks trying to go inside, trying to tie this game right back up. And shot is wide. It'll go now with the Warriors. Richardson with it. Richardson now on the attack. Ball's dropped there, gets her own ground ball. Pass there now to Brooker. Brooker trying to go inside the 12. Shot is saved by Evans. Clear attempt going now, successful to Castillo. The Brunner went down with a cramp earlier in the second half. Appears to be okay now. Got some power rate in her. Hicks with it here outside the 12. Back to Brunner. Ground ball gets there to Hicks. And a foul there. Looks like it might be going against Steves. And it will be against Steves. Timeout here called by the Wasp. Second of the second half. Warriors still holding on to a 9-8 lead here as we have right at 5:30 left to play here in the fourth. Final timeout coming for the Wasps there. Free position attempt here for Hicks. Spin over there, trying to get free. Trying to get her own ground ball, still on the ground. Kicked and out of bounds. It will be Warrior ball. Richardson now getting it to Brooker. Brooker on the run. Having it wide open. Does it roll past? It does! So the Warriors grabbing a 2-score lead here.
Goal number 11, Brenna.
So Hicks going off now for the Wasp. It'll be Castillo coming on now. Holland in the middle for the draw control. And they're with Brooker. Has her 3rd goal of the day. Draw control going with the Wasp. And a quick turnover. Kovacic with it now. And off there to Brooker. Can we see goal number 4 inside of Kovacic? So it actually looks like an offsides feeling being called. I was looking at it from up here. Didn't really look like a foul. It'll be Hernandez starting with it, as we have just north of 4 minutes left to play here in the 4th. Trying to hold on here to a 2-score lead, 10-8. Billings with it here. To Simpson. Simpson outside the 12. Trying to look it inside to Brooker. Brooker's shot is wide left, and it'll go with the Wasp. Firebow with it. Pass. Trying to go there. Connects with Beecher. Beecher bounce pass there to Brunner. Pass out to Holland. And Castillo coming back in from her green card. Brunner. Castillo trying to go inside, has a shot at it. That one's saved. Another great save there from Lombardi. So it's Brooker, full head of steam downfield. Trying to see what the ruling is on the field. Free position foul. Going against Firebow, so free position for Brooker. Chance at number 4, and she'll get it. 4 goals for a collegiate debut. So Warriors now, it might have been the dagger there. Just north of 2 minutes left to play here. And now up by 3 scores.
Goal number 11, Renna Beth Brooker.
So last time that women's lacrosse was here at Childs, as that will be a card coming out for Steves. We're going back to that thought. Last time that the women's lacrosse team was here at Childs was their senior day with the win against Warren Wilson. So if we're getting technical, the Warriors looking to start a little win streak here. They end up winning that one against Warren Wilson non-conference game 13-4. So win streak on the line here for the Warriors. Pass inside, ground ball being picked up by Holland. Picked up once again. They'll try it again. Madar trying to get inside, trying to get there. And we'll roll out of bounds. We'll stay with the Wasp. A lot of time being wasted off the clock there. A minute 20. Pass does connect there. Coombe with it. Halter. Steve's coming back on for the Warriors. Looks like Halter slow to get up here. So it will be Hicks coming in for Halter. Halter coming in, holding her head. Appears to be walking on her own, though. That's always a good sign. It will be Hicks taking the free position attempt. Foul on Richardson. Chance cut into this lead. 11-8 Warriors leading. Right. Just above a minute left to play here. Save here would be the dagger that the Warriors need. Shot there. It is high and wide, and that'll pretty much do it here. Now under a minute left to play. Hicks trying to make a move on Posey. Around the crease, needing something quick here if they want to be in it. Ground ball picked up by Hicks. And an amazing tumbling shot. Clock does stop, making a 2-score game. Timeout by Coach Lindsey Schneider will be called. 37 seconds left to play, and we will take it with them. Now back here, 37 seconds left to play here. The Warriors can win the draw control. They'll just play keep away. If the Wasps can get it done, need to drive down the field very quickly. Draw control going with Jones. Jones having to go quick now. Under 30 now. Turnover. Richardson coming up with it. Richardson trying to hold on to it. Just trying to run the clock out here. 15 left to play. Richardson pass. Who will be fouled. And so that will actually be it. Warriors get the job done here in the season opener. Winning this one 11-9. Looking at some stats now. Steves with 2 goals. Billings with 2. McCowan with 2. Also had 2 yellow cards to her name as well. Didn't see her for most of the second half. Mance with 1 goal of her own. And then leading the way for the Warriors with more than a hat trick. It was Brooker with 4 goals of her own. 13 shots to do it, 9 of those being on goal. Also had 7 ground balls. Fiona Steves leading the way for the Warriors with 9 in total as a team, having 50. Switching over, we did see 2 hat tricks coming from the Wasps. It was Hicks and Jones. Also Holland with 2 and McCargue with 1. Jones taking 7 shots. Stewart 7 shots of her own. Actually, no, not. Actually, 7 ground balls. It was Hicks leading the way with 10 shots, 8 of those being on goal, 3 of them making to the back of the net. And Jones with the best percentage on the team, 4 shots, all of them on goal, 3 of them getting past the goalkeeper. So the Warriors do get it done here, 11-9. Thanks to a lot of offensive production coming from their freshmen. Now switching over to baseball. They are taking on Georgia Southwestern State. Lucas Arventides on the bump for the Warriors in this one. Already has a strikeout to his name in the bottom of the first, 2 outs. Right now for Georgia Southwestern State, Brant Dearman was elected as one of the 2 on Georgia Southwestern to be all-conference preseason, hitting .347 last year. Very impressive for him. And so we'll see if the Warriors can pull off this one as well. Will be a doubleheader today, and see if they can match the women's lacrosse team getting the job done today, 11-9. I want to thank you for watching Conference Carolina's Digital Network and SWU Sports Network. I've been Matt O'Banion. We want to thank you for watching. Good night.
There will try 3-pointer.
That one's good.